Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Controversial Corner. I am joined by...
Winelli's.
Damian, Jemini.
Austin Marlin.
Alright, so clearly we don't have Noah again because this is another Friday show. So with that being said, we're going to skip their introductions because we know who they are, and we're going to straight up just get to our guest here. When Austin, who are you, what do you do, and why are you smoking already?
Wow. My name is Austin Marlin. I am the founder and owner of Retro Rat Toys in Largo, Florida, and because I start smoking the second I wake up.
Oh.
That's valid.
Very valid. So the reason we had Austin on here is because we want to be more inclusive, because this is, I'll reiterate for the people who don't think so, this is not a wrestling podcast. I want people about production. I want to ask people about toys. I want to ask people about pulp culture. I want to ask them if they wrestle, or ask them where they wrestled from and who they were trained by, like Stash last week. But now we have Austin, and I have a lot of questions for Austin because he's different compared to most of our normal guests. So right off the bat, I'm going to ask you about what got you into the Retro Rat thing, and why did you start it, and where? Why did you pick that location?
Well, I mean, what kind of like got me into Retro Rat and everything is like you want to like how it all started, or how just from the beginning?
Yeah, let's hear
all right.
beginning.
For sure.
Well, growing up, my mom was an antique dealer, and my dad is a toy train dealer and also restores them. Mm-hmm. So ever since I was a kid, I got drug around to multiple antique malls, antique shops, yard sales, just different events all over Maryland, Delaware, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Georgia. Like, we hit the road and we went. But I didn't always go. I sometimes see my grandparents, but it never really was me. Like, they kind of, as a kid, had to bribe me with, like, laser tag and putt golf to go.
Oh, okay.
But and as I got older, I found interest in things, and I learned the eye, but it really wasn't my thing. I like to collect toys and video games and whatnot, but I wasn't really in the dealing side of it. Okay. And my mom, she had to have a spinal fusion, and at that point, they asked me to come and help because Mom couldn't really do much anymore. So I started going to state sales with her and things like that, more to older age. I picked up an old radio in the state sale for like $5. I put in her booth at one of her shows she did because she was a premier dealer. So she was like the headline dealer for like the DC Big Flea, which is a huge antique show. She's been on, she's worked with American Pickers. She's worked on Antiques Roadshow. So like she has provenance like in the community. But anyway, I bought a radio, put it in her booth, sold for $25. Hell yeah, I thought that was cool. Went to another estate sale. She's looking around the house, digging around. I go out to the barn. This is like in the middle of nowhere, Virginia. I find 2 boxes of old beer cans and like old Bruyana merchandise, mostly all cans. I pick up both boxes. I get them for $5. We get home, start looking them up. Sure enough, worth value. Anyway, I turned that $5 into about $2,800 in a matter of a week. And from that point, I was hooked. So I started buying like crazy. Like, it got to the point, like, even my dad, because I was still living at another point, even my dad went and got me a storage unit because the amount of stuff that I was buying and selling and turning over. But anyway, so I did that in Maryland and whatnot, and eventually I moved here to Florida. When I came here to Florida, I pretty much left everything behind, my government job. I came here, started off just living on an air mattress in a room for rent. Like, I came with nothing. Like, I came with like $900 in my bank account and really no solid plan. Just wanted to start over. So I still did the eBay thing, the buying and selling and whatnot, and I gravitated more and more and more towards toys and games. That's what I loved. And I started buying big collections over the years and selling online. And I used to go to auctions all the time because I would sell all my excess merchandise off at auctions. So, and I got to, know people there because I would buy things here and there. But one auction, I unloaded probably about 40 tables worth of toys just because I had so much, like, I couldn't handle it all. One of the guys who sold at the flea market came up, and he's like, "What are you going for tonight, man?" I was like, "No, I'm here to watch it sell." He's like, "What do you mean? All this stuff you want nothing?" It's like, "Dude, this is my garbage." He's like, "Are you fucking kidding?" Can we cuss?
Yeah.
He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Dude, this is my excess garbage." He's like, "Just as you've been selling all that," like, "Yeah, it's me." He's like, "You have to come to the flea market, man. Set up next to me. You won't encroach on me. You'll love it." Yada, yada, yada. Weeks and weeks go on. And his name was Chris Schubarth. So weeks and weeks go on, and eventually I'm like, all right, man, I'll come to the market. So I start selling at the back of my minivan right up next to him. We do great, gangbusters. We do that for months and months. Finally, the flea market, and we become really close friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
And finally, the flea market came to us and like, hey, do y'all want a permanent booth inside? So we're like, all right, we'll do it. We wound up taking 4 booths. We called ourselves Nerdful Things. So over about 5 years in the flea market, Nerdful Things grew from us selling out of the back of our minivans to being 5 booths inside to actually becoming 12 booths and taking up the center of the flea market up to the point where they closed. And Chris sadly had a brain tumor and some issues, and we recently lost him this past year. But anyway, so he was like, man, I'm out. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He's like, my health, it doesn't make sense. So he's like, run with it. So I was like, all right. So it just came down to it's do or die, and I chose, fucking go for broke. So here I am, not really knowing what to do. I have I don't really want to mention any names, but I had some people come in and out of my life that helped grow it to the point that it is now, but they're no longer a part of my life, and I like to keep it that way.
That's
so
I know one.
Well, one of them, yeah. There's multiple.
Yeah.
But,
there's one really bad one.
Yeah. But anyway, so I moved one of my buddies down from Pennsylvania, and he helps me build this place. And, actually, sorry, I got way ahead of myself. He helps me out the flea market, and then he helps me build this place. Okay. So I was looking for a store to rent, couldn't find anything. He was sleeping on my couch at the point. He went out for a walk one day, saw the realty sign up for sale right around the corner from the house, made the call. Landlord was awesome. We made a deal, got the ball running, and literally the place when we got it, it was uninhabitable. There was holes in the wall, holes in the floor. There was like really no electric, really no plumbing. So I got this place dirt cheap on the aspect that I'm going to sink all my money into it and make it inhabitable, which I did. So over the course of about 7 months, I pretty much exhausted any source of funding and resource I had and sunk about 20 to 25 grand into this place to make it habitable. So, and then, I don't really, So, we finally get everything going, get the ball rolling, get the store going. We're working. It's a lot of work. And then we get hit with COVID. So, we literally open up right in the midst of COVID. If it wasn't for online sales, we would have been done. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's when I met you guys, because you just opened during the pandemic and nobody else was open.
Yeah.
And then you guys came out of the pandemic. You guys actually did pretty well. I actually came out of the pandemic.
Yeah. We actually came out pretty strong. And I mean, it's been ups and downs, and we just recently had a really bad year too. But recently, the past 9-10 months, it's just been nothing but up and up and up.
Yeah.
So.
And that actually leads right into the next thing I was going to ask you about, the conventions. Because you guys I've been at a lot of wrestling conventions too, but even the ones that aren't strictly wrestling, you guys have been in all the cons in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
At least this year. And even not in Florida, you guys were in Tennessee, correct? And
yeah, we were Texas last year, yeah.
Yeah, so what's the con circuit like for your world?
Well, the con circuit from our world it's always been great. It really helps get our name out there and everything. They're a lot of fun. We love doing it. But we've also realized it's taking a toll on our bodies because all this toys and things we lift, all this grid and the toys, everything is heavy as shit, and we're getting older. So we always used to try to do at least a convention every month, every other month, sometimes 2 or 3 a month. But now, coming into the coming years, are going to be more selective. We're only going to be doing, I would say, maybe 5 to 7 conventions a year, and then that'll be it for us.
The mega cons, the
exactly,
River Cities,
yeah, exactly, the
that.
Big ones, the big conventions.
Spookzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep it because you guys.
Well, Scaredice now was Spookala, now Scaredice. Yeah, it's Scaredice.
I know you guys had one of the biggest booths at MegaCon too, because if you walked the floor, there was the really kind of ghetto Hot Toys booth. It was the really ugly Red Hulk statue, and then your guys' sign was the highest. So you literally just saw the retro.
Yeah, at MegaCon we always do a big 10x30 booth.
Yeah.
So we always but then we actually want to go bigger. The only problem is getting approved for bigger. Yeah. So this year, at the end of the show, I'm going to submit for 4, and if we can get 4, we're going to take it. We're going to do a whole block.
Yeah, because if you guys had the block too, there was this one table that had it was the G.I. Joe battleship thing, you know what I'm talking
the flag.
Yeah, that giant thing, and some guy had 2 of them in his booth, and that's almost the whole booth.
Yeah.
And then he didn't sell them. So it's kind of wasted floor space. But you guys also did River City too, which is just wrestling.
Oh, we love doing River City Wrestling Con. This was our 3rd one. We did miss the year before. Or River City, that's one of our most favorite ones to do. Just because I also love the wrestling culture. I'm a wrestling fan myself, so me personally, it's a convention I love. But I also love it because you really see that they're just normal people. Yeah. Because you can run into Ric Flair drunk as hell in the in the bar, wooing it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and like, just
and it wasn't even late either. It was like 9:30.
Yeah.
It wasn't
even late, but I mean,
yeah.
just like, seeing like multiple, like Bobby Lashley checking in right behind me. I mean, and just outside. I'm not gonna drop no names, but having drinks and smoking some smoke with multiple pros as well.
Yeah.
So.
And they weren't even on the cards either. They were starting to hang out too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got people that come by because it's Florida. So many of the main rosters live right here in Florida.
Yeah. And
so,
St. Augustine's not far either from where they're all at. So, like what he was saying, there's a picture of somebody you just mentioned walking through there, and you have me and Vice and Violence in the background. I had no idea what's going on. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're in that kayfabe out the window. And then even the locker rooms too, because you guys got to go backstage and you just saw everybody in the morning. Like we were literally in an elevator. It was like 6. We were just waking up. Mike Kyoto walks by. I'm like, oh, this is just normal, I guess. So it's just everybody around here, and there was so many fans in that building too. That place was packed.
Oh, it's nuts.
It was weird too because there was fans that recognized like me and my stuff from like 4 hours, and then there were people from like Georgia one of the fans that remembered me almost getting stabbed in Georgia Old School was there, and then I signed to like 8 fans.
Stabbed?
Yeah, some dude. I was at the merch table after my match with Bill Weaver, and this guy comes up and he like tries to grab something from his pocket, and the fucking security guard like just grabbed him. He had a fucking pocket knife pulled out, and he was trying to get me at the merch table. That shit was so funny to me.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, that was like my second time in Georgia. There's a video of it, so I think Jules' wife might have it. Somebody's got a video of it.
Some people got to learn to separate reality from fantasy. I mean, people need to learn it's a gimmick. It's a work. People in the ring are not who they are outside of the ring.
They'll figure that after they catch a charge.
Exactly. I mean, don't take this shit personal over Jesus.
Literally, I had the title up like this, and then the guy swung at me, and I ducked, and I thought nothing of it because I'm like, oh, it's just heat. And then I'm at the table and that shit happens. But I don't even think it
was like a crazy fan, right? Like not the guy.
It was a different guy. It was a different fan. There was another fan.
Yeah, but it was just a fan though. These people can't be like, oh, I'm here watching a real life soap opera. They forget that.
No, they
really
take it serious.
Yeah,
it's very much real to them. Real.
Which I mean, it is real, but. It's the ring and outside the ring are two different personalities of the person.
Respect.
Especially with kids there too. If you're gonna try to stab somebody, you probably shouldn't do it with kids.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah, at least if you would have got me, I would have had so much footage though. But that brings me to my next thing: your involvement with wrestling, because you're not a wrestler, but you've been involved in Tampa Bay Pro, AMP, and a couple. You sponsored.
That one you did out of state.
The one in Tennessee, you've done a lot.
And also other promotions, they're always looking to put flyers in the store, like OCC Roadhouse. We always have the shine. Yeah, we always have the posters in the store. It's just like, I love wrestling. I love independent wrestling. And
you guys came to our FIP debut, at least mine. And
yeah. And we used to hold the events in the back lot, but sadly, the way our landlord is right now, we can't do it. So everybody watching and listening, we want to do it so badly. We're just on a hand up with our landlord. Once the landlord submits the formal letter to the city of Largo, our events are a go again. The only problem is getting him to actually submit a formal letter is near impossible. He's only done the digital shit, which the city won't take. So
it can't be that hard to write a fucking letter.
It's not hard at all.
That's what I'm saying.
We just it's a hit or miss, man.
I wonder if you could.
Sometimes I've gone 9-10 months without hearing from my landlord at all, and this is me attempting to reach out to him and not hearing back. So
I wonder if you could
They're located in Virginia or some shit. They don't care.
It would be easy. It would be nice if you could get them, because then you could run, because you could have Ant back, Tampa Pro back. You could have a lot of companies.
But eventually, in the long run, in a couple years, we are going to relocate. We are looking for something bigger. But if we can find truly something the size that we want, we'd like to get a spot big enough where we can have the store plus host events. Have an event area. We can literally have. We can literally set up little skate park, have skate events. We can have bands come in and play. We can book wrestling again. We can do our own vintage trade shows right in the back of the shop.
Yeah, you can have the Retro Rad Event Center.
Exactly. So in the long run, that's the goal, to have a store and event center in one.
Yeah. What should be fun, because you guys, if you guys have more space too, like if you could take that whole building, you could knock out that shitty pet shop. You could literally put so much right there.
Spas is cool. There's so much pink. They are our friends, and also they're killing it with their food truck right now.
The food truck's nice.
Yeah, their food truck, they got the best damn hot dogs. Well, it's Venezuelan street sausage. It's fucking amazing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
But
it's cool though, man. They really chill the community. Like they'll be out there at night, wheel the TV out, play the PS5 on the sidewalk, slinging Venezuelan street food. It's a good time.
The last time we were
just chilling.
The last time we were there for Underground, like the pet shop people were really nice. The gas station thing, like the little shop that's right there, they weren't bad either.
Yeah.
So it's like a little nice strip right there. If you go any further though, with like the dollar store over there, that's where it starts to fall off.
Mm-hmm.
But that brings me to the next thing too. So you guys just upped your social media. Actually, no, I'll say that one because this is something else. So what was the coolest event you guys actually hosted, and what was the coolest event you guys were a part of, like at a con or something? Because you guys have been a part of some cool shit too.
I'd say one of the coolest events we have ever hosted was the Godfather signing in the store.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That is the coolest event we've ever hosted. Thank you to Steve GWC and thank you to Chef Dick for making that happen. Of LXC and Chef Dick's Kitchen. Definitely give him a follow on the socials. He's fucking hilarious. But yeah. It was literally because that day I had the Godfather in the building, I had Brian Knobs in the building, and then my friend Dennis Knight, you might know him as Midian, came by. So it's like as a childhood dream, it's like I watched these guys on television growing up, wanting to be them, wanting to in the video games, playing them, learning the moves, like the songs, the dance and everything, and here they are right with me.
In your store.
Yeah, and I smoked a blunt with the Godfather in my store, and it's something I'll never fucking forget.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then hopefully the next star we're wanting to get in there, which we talked to him a little bit at River City, but we haven't really talked past since. But I want to get Matt Riddle in the store, too. He's probably going to be our next bigger name we get in.
Once you guys are allowed to have events, or you're just going to put them in there?
Oh, no, we can in the store, we can do anything we want. We just can't pull the permits to do any outdoor events right now. So as far as doing something in the back parking lot, we can't pull a permit for it right now.
In theory, you could get a low boy in there. Like a low boy ring, you just have to take out the whole comic area.
Yeah.
The name of the band.
Which moving that thing is hell. That was an experience moving that thing.
That thing hasn't moved since I've been there.
Oh no, and it won't move until we leave. That thing is consisted of 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 different pieces, and each piece weighs about 300 to 400 pounds. It's insane.
Don't move it.
Yeah.
So
that's insane.
Speaking of the comic books and stuff, so you guys are pretty heavily involved in the pulp culture stuff.
Pulp culture?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, pulp culture. Fuck yeah, Florida fuck OJ, baby.
Yeah. So what is
fucking orange juice? Hell yeah.
Let's kind of because I know you see it.
I say it all the time too, so I love to hear you say it.
From your hand, is that more of a bad thing you guys have to lean into it, or is it more like a good thing that you get to lean into the pop culture stuff?
Into the pop culture?
Yeah, because you're pretty hesitant on what's trending right now too, in terms of what's the other question with the social media stuff. So I guess this kind of blends into it too. So you think the trend that we're going towards, more nostalgia based stuff, is a bad thing? Or for someone like you as a nostalgia, pulp culture, it's going backwards. Have you noticed it?
Oh, no.
So it's all going back.
The industry's growing. Everything from the 60s, 70s, 80s, it's all becoming relevant again. It's bringing back into the golden years. I think it's amazing because it also means that younger generations are going to get into it from parents like you in this fucking amazing collection, knowing your history.
Yeah.
So it's keeping the hobby alive. So, I am all for the pop culture trend, the pop culture phase. You even got your people that don't really give two fucks, but they're still even appreciating it now. They're going to see the movies, buying the ticket, buy a little merch here and there. So it's starting to become what used to be made fun of is now you're glorified.
Yeah. Well, that's literally what they just did with the new Predator movie, because that Predator Aliens is making another comeback. I don't think they could save Terminator at this point.
Oh, Alien Earth is beautiful, man. I don't know if you saw the review I posted, but
I saw some of it, and I was I didn't watch it yet, so I waited.
It's a whole lot of yelling and hand chopping and
that was the same thing I saw with Peacemaker. Because he had never seen Peacemaker. I made him watch season 2.
Yeah,
in the first episode.
I haven't seen the first episode yet. I haven't seen it yet.
For someone that never watched it, you can walk right into season 2.
Dude, but I love John Cena, man. John Cena He's a
He
great.
kills that role.
Oh, he kills everything he does. The man has the Midas touch, and he's also like one of the most decent human beings in the world too. It's like I love to see this guy fucking killing it.
Yeah, and he's doing good at it too. And the funny thing that his character was such a dick in the Suicide Squad, and people still liked it. And they're like, "Oh, we'll make a show," and then they liked him in the show. They're like, okay, he's fully good now.
Yeah, he is great. Yeah, in the show he is great.
Yeah. So that takes us out of the pulp culture section, but technically this is still pulp culture. What happened to Sonic Boom?
Sonic Boom?
Yeah.
Sonic.
Damian remember Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah,
he
dude.
Debuted at
the Boom Brothers are still
Wrestle.
alive and well. It's just we haven't really pulled the Boom Brothers out because we haven't had really a wrestling event to promote.
Oh, you can still have the Boom Brothers.
Yeah. We got it because we have a notebook now. So like a lot of our social media ideas, we have a notebook and we're writing them all down. And so yeah, we got to write the Boom Brothers in there and bring it back. We just haven't unearthed the characters because we haven't had a wrestling event at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you do like a signing, you can bring them back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but we can definitely try to bring the Boom Brothers back in some of our content especially now we got green screen capabilities. Yeah, we can really put them to use.
In the wrestling. So do like a Raw review as like the Boom Brothers. So that leads me right back into the social media question. So you guys have just recently completely changed your full format for all the social media stuff too. Now you're doing green screen stuff. You're way more active on TikTok, way more active on Instagram, and it's not just advertisements for what you guys are getting in the store. So what was like the driving change to up the social media game?
Because we're fun. And I mean, like, we're fun. We don't sugarcoat who we are, and we like to have, make funny videos and have a lot of fun with it. And it's just one of those things that, like, we always focused on the toys and whatnot, but so much content out there is just begging to be made with what we have in the store.
Yeah.
So, and it's also one of those things, too, it's like we love to have the reach. Like, we get people in the store all the time, like, hey, we saw you on TikTok, we saw you on Instagram, we saw you on Facebook. And these are people that never knew we existed at all whatsoever that are finding us based on our content. And like we like to have fun. I mean, we like to sit there, we like to get high as fuck, write in our notebook and come up with ideas and shoot a video. Yeah. And it's like now that we have green screen capabilities and we're getting ready to also get a computer, we're going to get After Effects and all these studio programs. Yeah, so we're going to upgrade all that too. And we're going to see really how far we can go and have fun with this social media stuff.
Yeah, because then guys can do a bunch. Me personally, I use After Effects for everything. That's how we just made our new entrance videos. That's how I made the KSP intro video, which is also about to segue us into the break too, because there's the KSP ad for the fucking week. My name's TJ Brady, and this is the Controversial Corner. This week with
Damian, Jemini.
Stash.
The drunken poppy, Mr. Controversial. Shut up!
And Noah Tragila, your co-host.
Shut your mom.
So Damian just got sat on by a woman. It's the only line he said this entire podcast because he hasn't talked at all. All right, I think you kind of already covered this one, but I'll still go into what is the greatest memory you guys have had in the store so far?
That would be the Godfather for me, yeah.
Okay. So
I do have another question, kind of following that. You mentioned that you have traveled to a lot of different states.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, out of all the states that you have visited, what memories stick out to you the most?
Driving through Texas, going through Louisiana, it's a long stretch. It's a bridge. It's like at least 10 miles long.
You got that big bridge, right?
Yeah, but you're driving. It's like 10 miles long, and you're driving straight through like the swamp and the bayou.
It's all swamp.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
all swamp
trees,
left and
nothing.
right. Cypress. I mean, you do have the cypress trees and stuff, but like it cuts like 10 miles through.
Was it at least a beautiful view?
Yeah. That's like the most
memorable. It is a great view. Yeah.
I never heard of that, so I'll have to take a look into it.
Yeah, and then like, Tennessee, seeing the mountains and everything, and driving through the mountains in North Carolina and Georgia coming home. And then, when Texas went and saw the Alamo. So, like, we always, like, wherever we go, we always take in, like, sights from where we're at.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'll say for Tennessee, when we we went there to wrestle for one day. So we drove up that morning, got there at like 11, instantly went to a toy shop. got their numbers and everything, so they made the contact. We filmed the commercial for the Lego store that was up there and ended up getting some things.
I'd like to say that was cool.
So that was pretty cool.
Place.
And they were cool with us too. Then we have, anytime we go back there, same thing, we have a discount similar with like your guys' store, like if you used whatever. So we have that, and then whatever, we went and saw the mountains, filmed up there, almost crashed the drone again. So there's that. TJ. Yeah, the drone is not fun to fly in other states. It doesn't want to work. So there's that. And then the last thing I have for you particularly that's just about your interview is what are the future goals of the shop? But you kind of already answered that with the
future goals of the shop. We want to be a household name. We don't want to be just a toy store in Florida. Retro Rat, we want to be literally a household name. If you are into toys, video games, pop culture, nostalgia, any of the retro stuff, like when you're mentioning companies, Retro Rat is going to be one of those names.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I plan to leave this world alive, and legends never die, and I'm gonna make my mark, and we're gonna make our marks, and yeah, you're gonna remember us forever. We're going to the top.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, and we're doing it in our way. So
hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can definitely see you guys having like a 2D animated like Ninja Turtle style cartoon in the future.
Oh, we've already considered contacting animators on a few things that we actually want to run with too, just like little things for our videos.
I'm glad we think the same.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, we've already contacted that, and like also like we do have our full merch and clothing line, which we still have sitting, but we rebranded it and launched it wrong. I pushed everything and didn't do it right. So we're also going to be getting back into our merch line and making more merch and everything as well, too. Now, that's another part of our social media reach. As we grow there, we're going to start incorporating more of our brand stuff into the videos, get people interested that way. So we're going to slowly, use it as a tool and then grow based off that.
Yeah, which is a good thing, too. That's always... I mean, we have our own merch site as well with the KSP Media /myspreadshop.com with all our stuff. Because we have the KSP original stuff, then we have the other wrestlers that come on and do their merch, and then we have just our merch in general. I've had that store for 4 years before anyone else. I had that store. It wasn't used for wrestling then. It was used for other projects and shit I was working on, like my short films and stuff. And then I rebranded it into the wrestling stuff once I started wrestling, and then other people contacted us. And I even had that before I was an active member of the WWN roster and other stuff. So I totally get the, the merch and rebranding, all that stuff. So that's all I have for you in particularly. But now I'm going to go into the other thing toward Damian, and now us can get some airtime because they have said literally nothing. So I'll go into the trending things and see if anyone has anything to add to. The lizard is still on there.
Really?
Because it's still on
trending?
there.
Cracker Barrel kept the sign.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say
Hell
that.
yeah. Fuck yeah, Cracker Barrel. That was genius marketing. Like, I bet you they never planned to change it in the first place. They just wanted to get a row. Yeah. And god damn it, you done did it. That was genius.
Literally, I didn't even know it was going. I just saw a new Cracker Barrel logo. I was like, oh, crack. And I was like, oh, there's... Okay. So that was pretty smart, too. Just getting a row. I think iFlop did that, too.
Oh yeah, IHOP did. IHOP did it too.
That,
they were gonna rename it International House of Burgers, and they ran it for months. And like this is happening. Eventually, they said nope, not happening. We're never changing your name. But yeah, it was genius marketing.
So that with the lizard still trending, and then the Halloween Horror Nights of 2025. Did you guys hear already that the Terrifier House? Somebody ate shit in the flood zone, so now they're already gonna have to nerf the houses because the Terrifier house has a section in it to where it shoots water everywhere, but I guess the drainage wasn't working, so it flooded.
Awesome.
So the first night it opened, allegedly it flooded. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's really insane.
So if someone actually wants to go to Halloween Horror Nights, now I really want to do the Terrifier House because if it flooded, then I got to check this out. And then they have the Wyatt 6, the Jason Voorhees one, the Five Nights at Freddy's one looks really good too. I've only seen like general. Are you interested in any of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff? Or
oh yeah, I'm going this year for sure. Yeah.
So which house are you most looking forward to? Because I'm just hitting between the Five Nights at Freddy's one.
Honestly, I've never been to a Halloween Horror Nights since I've lived here. So this is gonna be like my first time going.
It's been
so I mean, give me any fucking house. I'm looking forward just to
6
going.
one is gonna be really
Yeah.
good too.
That's actually one that I really like. I saw that.
I hope
was
it's just
like,
not
I need to go to
butchered.
this.
I really hope they
Yeah.
didn't butcher it.
I
I heard they had
dude,
the Fiend in
seriously.
it, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's like my girlfriend's big into some talk show, and I guess they're giving away tickets starting tomorrow. So yeah, she's gonna be trying to call in like every day. If not, we'll just buy them. But hey, we're gonna try to get them for free.
Right.
No, I want to go so bad because they have there's a lot of this is out of all the lineups. The only one that I really wanted to go to was the one with The Last of Us a couple years ago. The only one I regret not going to, but all these ones look really good too because this one they have Jason, which they never have Jason for anything anymore, and then Five Nights at
true.
Freddy's, which is still trending somehow after 14
always.
fucking years.
That movie's rocking. That movie,
Yeah.
that series.
The
Well,
second
they're
one's
making
gonna
another
be-
one.
Yeah, the second one's gonna do really good
Yeah.
too. And then they have the WWE, the Wyatt 6 one. They have Terrifier. And then there's like 2 original houses as well. Fallout too. I don't really care for Fallout, but there's another house. So
Yeah.
it's like a lot of.
Fallout's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know it's like another game thing. So
Yeah, I'm loving this series. The Amazon series is beautiful.
I just know Halo
yeah.
sucked. Like the Halo shit.
I thought Halo was great. I enjoyed the shit out of that.
I watched one episode. I'm like, I can't fucking.
Oh,
do this.
Commander Chief took his helmet off. So fucking what? It's a television show. And they did great.
That I do agree with, like him taking the helmet. I'm like, they did the same thing in fucking Mandalorian.
Yeah.
You can't have the whole show based off a character that never has any facial expressions because you can't get emotionally tied. Then again, I say that, and there's Boba Fett, which is like notoriously one of the most loved characters of all
yeah.
time, who never took his helmet off for like fucking 45 fucking years and just
Yep.
took it off. So it's more based on writing. The other thing is Rip Ride Rocket has officially turned into Spirit Halloween, and all the memes of Rip Ride Rocket being removed, and it's just Spirit Halloween signs put all over, which is really funny. I don't know if you've ever been on Rip Ride Rocket.
Speaking of that, yeah, he went for the first time, which
Yeah,
shocked the fuck
I never
out
got
of
to
me.
go on that ride.
And he
ever.
fucking loved
I
it.
loved it. And
What
I'm
a,
like,
literally,
and they got
I
rid of
love
the
that.
fucking
yeah,
ride.
and he went like 2 days before they closed down. He was like,
No, it
"Dude."
closed the next day. It
shit,
closed.
really?
Yeah, we thought it closed the Monday. No, it closed that Sunday. It was done.
Yeah, when he told me he'd never been on, I was like, "You're joking." Right?
It wasn't
Like, no.
around when I lived here. When
No.
when we first came up here, it wasn't here. After we came back down, we just never went to Universal. And the only time I ever go to any of the parks is with Chris if we go to Disney, which I don't really. Disney's not my thing either. But hey, if we're gonna go, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll scrap that because that's not even trending anymore. Lizard. You see what's going on with the ID thing?
No.
ID. So the ID program already, it got pulled because of, I know you've got it, seen it, the dude that hopped the guardrail and started.
Oh, is it the
Wailing.
guard war
Uh-uh.
or the
I didn't
the
even
MMA
hear. I didn't.
fighters?
Oh, the
See that.
MMA fighter, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I was going to bring up. Why don't we talk about the whole thing with the Rampage Jackson's son getting in the ring
Yeah, did you
and
see that?
beating the absolute shit out of someone because
Yeah.
he fucking hit him with a can. It's on video, and then later on the stream, he apologized, right?
All
You
I
have one of
saw
the- yeah.
was Brandon Alexander's Facebook post, and then ever since then I've been seeing it.
I've been seeing it like
Wow.
every day.
Yeah.
Like the guy's
guy's
stable
good, though.
now.
The
He's
guy's
alive.
okay,
He's good now.
Now
But-
he's famous, so he got
Well,
over.
yeah, and then
Catch
one
an
of the
ass whoop and be
workers-
somebody.
Yeah, one of the wrestlers encouraged.
Top baby faces now of
Yeah.
Florida wrestling, or just anywhere. I don't even know where it was. Probably was Florida, but no, it actually wasn't. It was one of the ID places is where it actually happened at, which is shocking.
Knoxboro. That's
Yeah.
that's Rikishi's company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, because obviously it had Jackson pissed off. Now we're gonna go into my favorite part of the podcast of what pissed you off this week, and I'll start with Damian. All right, Damian, what pissed you off this week?
You know
Because
what?
last week you had nothing.
I haven't been pissed off today at least.
Oh.
So.
So you got nothing.
Not today, no.
Well, Nellis, do you have anything for this week?
I do, but it's
Oh.
bad.
Let's hear it.
I want to hear it then.
What pissed me off this week was that I kind of got scammed by someone that I knew since high school. They texted me saying that they needed money for groceries, and so
Brother.
I helped them
Wow.
out. I helped them out, right? And then 2 days after I send them money, they take a picture and post on social media that they got a new piercing. And I was like, oh, so you have money per piercing, but you don't have money for food?
I ignore all that shit now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what happens when you have a good heart, but I learned my lesson.
They were probably hacked, too.
No, it was her. Trust me. We stood on business.
Yeah, all those asking for money, low on rent, food, whatever.
But keep in mind, it's someone I knew. I didn't have a strong connection, but it's someone I knew since high school. I knew she's a little bit of a background.
Yeah.
So when someone comes to me and tells me that they need money for food, they're hungry, I don't think twice.
I offer them food, not money.
Yeah.
The thing is,
just Kroger deliver right to their house.
Yeah, they weren't around. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But supposedly they were in a whole different location.
I will never give cash anymore. If you need help with something, I'll give you the help with what you need, but I will never physically or transfer cash.
Yeah, because it's never what it actually.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, damn, they got me.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's what pissed me off.
Alright, mine's pretty easy. Fucking Ronnie, you fat fuck. You canceled
what the fuck,
again.
Dude?
Again.
That's the third time.
I don't even know if he was supposed to be on or not because I didn't pay attention to the list.
Did you text him?
No. Wait.
You did.
Maybe I did.
You did.
Yeah, so
You did.
what pissed
You
me
did.
off this week is Ronnie fucking Maines is one of the worst. He wasn't even at training. A matter of fact, he didn't even show up to training yesterday. So
what the fuck?
yeah, somebody is
boy.
not following their schedule. So Ronnie Maines is officially the day he steps foot in this building is, how old is he? 22.
He's already
22 chops. You're the second you get here, and I will record it. All right, Austin, what pissed you off this week?
A customer.
Oh. This sounds
Yeah,
good.
I don't want to go. I'm not going to go too much in detail on a podcast,
Because
but
then they'll know.
wasted about 6 hours of my time.
Oh, it was a collection.
Wasted about 6 hours of my time after blowing me up from 8 p.m. to midnight the following day, trying to get me to come there at midnight to buy this collection. I rush a lot of stuff in. I rush to make things happen. We get it all done, and then he reneges on the deal and says he's going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. So he's pretty much just using us for an evaluation. He left some things behind. I tried to get them back to him. He would not come to the store and pick them up. It was a whole fiasco. Finally, I tried to surrender him to the police department because I'm tired of this guy contacting me. Just want him out of my life. Here, take the property. They said they couldn't do it. And then he shows up at my store with the police, calls the police, has a domestic disturbance against me. I'm like, what is going on here? So then the police come and talk to me.
Hell no.
So the police come and talk to me, and I tell them exactly what happens, and I hand them the book, and I even showed them evidence going against anything he said. The police looked at me and apologized, said he's trespassed from here, and told me to have a nice day.
Okay, well, at least he ended on a good note, because that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Fucking people in Florida suck.
I'm getting tired of people. I'm getting tired of crackheads, fentanyl heads, like all that shit. I'm done
they're
with
all
dealing.
in this area too, right?
Yes.
In the Clearwater area. Like, that's what we were leaving OCC the other day, and I'm trying to get home, and fucking fentanyl just runs right in front of the fucking truck.
Yeah.
It's like the day one of you guys hits my truck is.
Yeah, but they're always coming to the store left and right and wasting my time and asking to charge things and use the bathroom, and I'm over it.
They do that at Walmart. They unplug the vending machines.
I always think the whole rule for bathrooms should be like paying customer only.
Yeah.
Because if you're not buying anything, then you're not going to come in here and destroy our fucking bathroom.
Yes.
Especially at like the Ritchie Racquetball Center, which you could just walk right into that place. And you could just, especially, your dad should know, he fucking destroyed that bathroom. So.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's disgusting.
Stay clear of the hound dog bathrooms.
Don't go in there.
Alright, so all I have left are the upcoming events to plug. So what are yours? Because I know you definitely have something.
Oh, yeah, we have Fanboy Expo here in Orlando coming up the last weekend of September, and then the weekend right after that, we're running right into Scared Ice at the Tampa Fairgrounds. So we got those coming up for us.
The Scared Ice is going to be good for you. That's
Scared Ice, we always do great. Scared Ice It's literally one of the best horror shows in the nation, hands down. And I mean, Deej is one of the greatest guys. He cares about his guests. He cares about his vendors. He cares about all the attendees. He's just an all-around, he is the best show promoter in the state, hands down, and he has the best horror convention in the nation, hands down.
Yeah, they have some of the best marketing too. I think between them and MegaCon, I'd say like the two big ones.
Oh yeah, Scaradice Deej, he is great with the marketing too.
Yeah, so there's that one.
Yeah.
You got nothing unless you count your actual schedule. We have what can we talk about technically? September 19th, Mero Pro, your main event, TJ Brady versus Rafael Delgado for the Ultimate Championship. Thanks for the extra title, Delgado. I'll be taking that with me. The day after that, our Illinois debut, La Maria versus two bums, and we're going to smack them around and then come back for the Monday Night Mayhem on the 22nd of September. We also have, what else is that month that we can talk about?
You missed a few next month.
The 26th, we will be at Real Pro again.
Yes.
So La Maria returned to Real Pro Fort Myers on the 26th for a great cause. I don't really think we can talk about it.
The 27th.
Oh, WWC Florida.
Florida.
That's right. TJ Brady returns to WWC after being attacked by Hector.
Yeah, you better.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, you got that.
Pure money is going to be in the building. All right, I think that's all I have for events that we can actually talk about. So I'll go into the plugging session. Damian, what is your socials and where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Damian_Gemini_2021. Same thing for Facebook and TikTok as well.
And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Delusion Arts.
Mine's the same thing. It's the Fuzzy Bunnies. No, I've already done that 3 times. So it's TJ_1727 on Instagram and TikTok. Facebook, TJ Brady, X, TJ Brady, PW, and YouTube, TJ Brady, and this Controversial Corner, CD.
And on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, we are Retro Rat Toys, all one word. Look for the Ratfink and Master Splinter match together.
So that's all I have for you guys this week on the CC. We have our special bonus episode coming up. Oh, that actually already happened before this. We're going to have another one. So that's what I forgot to talk about. The fucking announcement of the roundtable. So we will start running 2 podcasts weekly now. We have Controversial Corner, and then we have the Controversial Corner Roundtable. The roundtable will consist of 6 people, max, limited to 3 people at the least, and it'll be an extra show, which is not interview-based, and it's not topic-based like this. So the roundtable will consist of whoever the fuck I feel like it. And Noah, as you saw from the first time, will never book a roundtable again because that was fucking disastrous.
Yeah, that can't happen again.
So
I've seen the clip.
Going forward, the roundtable will be a weekly addition to the shows with any guest welcome, as well as the continuation of In the Life of TJ Brady vlog series. We're on episode 4 already as of this, so we'll already be on episode 6 technically by the time this airs. So that is all the shit I have for you guys. And make sure you subscribe to the Controversial Corner social medias to not miss any of the 1,500 clips that we upload.
Lizard, 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 lizard.